Hey.
Want it slammed, they'll slam it.
Hello,
Slam it, yeah.
folks. I'm doing a little mic
Yeah, but
check.
maybe Shannon doesn't slam.
There you
Maybe.
go.
But that's what Andrea wants. Hi, Andrea. Would you like to be slammed?
I would like to be.
That's nice. You are my daughter.
Thank you so much.
What up, Andrea? You want to be slammed through a PJ hole
No, you
again?
can't say that. It's weird when you say it. No.
All right, and that's the mic check. Thanks, everybody. Holy shit. What a job I have.
God, all these.
Isn't life great?
What's the last movie you saw in a movie theater? Do you know that?
I saw Spider-Man.
And did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I dug it. It was fun.
Yeah, a little quirky, right? I doubt that can happen.
Yeah, but I'm always shocked that Marvel can still pull off what they're doing.
Right. All right, please hold.
What up, Andrea? You want to be slammed through a PJ hole
No,
again?
you can't say that. It's weird when you say it. No.
I'm always shocked that Marvel can still pull off what they're doing.
Right. Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Chemda.
I don't even want to talk about it. I really don't want to. Okay, fine. My yearly album came out. It's called I'm Dating Your Mom.
I have it.
Well, a few people haven't because it made #1. But okay, it's nice. But you know what? And I'm watching the charts, and I see at #2, John Mulaney, Jim Gaffigan. They keep fighting each other, but they stay at the #2 spot. I'm at #1, but I don't want their families to be sad. Look, I do an album once a year. Then I don't really mention it. These guys, they're going to be touring. They're always going to be promoting their stuff. They'll be back. They'll be fine. Maybe their families right now are looking at them disgusted. I want to say something to the wives of John and Jim. It's okay. This is just something I'm doing now for fun. Some comedians don't even call it real stand-up. They say like it's a rare year in review of Keith's life. I'm good with that. It's its own thing. I don't even care.
This is really humbling you.
Is it being #1 mean in this period of time I am the best out there? Okay. Okay, then it is.
It's the most modest version of Keith yet.
Is this related to the Billboard charts? Okay, whatever. It's just some thoughts, it's some jokes. Can we move on, please? There's always other things to talk about. Does this include other countries? Fine, but I don't even speak those languages. I don't know what's going on over there, right? That's their thing.
I thought you spoke Canadian.
I don't know, French, Canadian, somehow like there's multiple countries in one country. Let them do their thing. England, you know, in a month,
The Beatles.
The top blue sound effects will be number one again. But right now, okay, this is the way it is. That's fine. You know. I've seen Jim Gaffigan. I've seen John Mulaney. Amazing. I don't think I'm taking anything away. I really don't. It's just today. Hello. The best. So here's what you can do. KeithandTheGirl.com/store. You can buy the album directly from us. Or if you like these other services, iTunes, Google Play, or Amazon, it's right there. And I want to say thank you so much for your support, but also, whatever. Okay, let's start the show.
Oh, that's a great idea.
We're here now.
Oh, also, if you have the album, give it 5 stars. That's just like a tiny bit of homework. It doesn't cost anything.
Well, honestly, can't go higher than number 1. So, you know what? Take the day off. You did fine. Give it, you know what? Give it 0 stars.
No, Keith!
Make Jim and John's day.
No!
All right, 5 stars.
5 stars.
But don't make it a big deal. Just 5 stars, rate a nice review, tell your friends to do the same. And then watch, Showtime or something. All right. Let's begin.
Congratulations, Keith.
It does feel good. Congratulations to you as well. I know my girlfriend now thought of the title for the album, I'm Dating Your Mom. She wants a cut somehow. So
You're already paying child support?
it's not easy at the top. I want it to end too, Jim and John. I want it to end. Please, do Howard Stern or something. Promote. This is exhausting on my end. All right.
What a weird PSA.
You have a lot of goodwill out there. Saturday Night Live will be back next season. Do a little bit. Hey, we went to the movies. Come on. This is what's happening, and I'm on your side. All right, today's guest, host of the Man Whore podcast, featured in Salon.com, featured in the New York Post. Here he is, your pal, my pal, the pervert himself, Billy Procida.
I genuinely thought that whole thing was an ad read for Sherry's Berries. When you said you can go to KATG, I was like, that's not the URL. Hi, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm just glad I made Keith laugh. It's not easy.
And thanks for listening, everybody. Have a great day. How much weight have you lost recently? Congratulations.
Do I look like it?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I think since last time I was on the show, probably like 18 pounds.
That's a
something
lot.
Like that.
Okay, because I see your pictures.
Oh, dude, you're looking?
Looking?
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he does this thing. I mean, I heard of thirst traps, but this is like,
Oh, yeah.
this is against the law. First of all, Instagram kicked you off, right? Recently for being too sexual.
In November, yeah, right after Thanksgiving.
Do you know why? Specifically?
Not me specifically, but they were taking down a lot of sex talking accounts that week. Porn stars, sex educators, sex workers, stuff like that.
Okay, it has nothing to do with anytime you tell a story, no matter what it is, you have your shirt off and you're touching your nipples.
Well, that's the thing.
I agree. It is very racist for Trump to say, hey, if these women of color congresswomen don't like it in America, go back where you came from. You make mention. I'm not exaggerating, Kendall, when I say this. He makes mention of that and goes, "This should cheer everybody up," and it's him without a shirt.
Yeah.
Well, it really made my fucking Billy.
You ever find your lighting and be like, "Oh wow, this makes me feel better"? Yeah, yeah. I know you haven't found the lighting. You literally put on sunscreen inside before we started. I don't know what that's about.
I mean, you have nice eyes, but everything else, there's no need for it.
Well, that's because you have this printed in black and white. That's your first mistake right now.
I hear he's talking about how much weight he lost, but he's got to, you could just tell me. You don't got to stretch out your sweatpants so I see down them. I believe you. Show an old belt or something.
Oh, that's my favorite one right there.
I bet it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what he does a lot of pictures of? The hand on the head while he's laying in bed. Just laying here, guys.
I like to really show off my feminine energy in these.
KeithandTheGirl.com. You can
Oh,
see all
that's a great pick, Keith.
Yeah.
You can see all the pictures, but we're gonna mark them all explicit.
I just do these casually in bed.
Oh, me?
By the way, I want you to know that picture was effortless.
The hand on the head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was just real easy for me.
Okay, Billy.
Yeah, how about this picture? You're brushing your teeth with a shirt over your shoulder. You're in your house. Put the shirt down.
Oh yeah, no, that was someone else's apartment.
Okay.
These are great pictures.
Thank you. I'm learning.
Honestly, if I had that light, I would post it too. Absolutely.
He writes hashtag, I'm not joking, hashtag racist in chief. when he tweets that a certain black or brown American-born congresswoman should go back to your country and people defend it, that makes me sad. Here's my nipples.
Well, I'm trying to sell the full uncensored version on Patreon.
Okay.
So, you know,
What the fuck's left?
at $5 a month, you can see the rest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can see all whatever 2 extra inches of the photo.
I'd pay to get these blocked out. But anyway, good for you. 'Cause
I know-
you're out- you know what? Because I make fun of this, but who's out there sucking and fucking like we all thought we should and we'll be able to when we were kids? Billy Procida, not Keith Malley. Keith Malley's, next thing I know, I blink, back in a monogamous relationship. You're like, is it Fifth Avenue or is it Fucktown, right? Right? And you're like, well, legally Fifth Avenue. But that doesn't mean you don't be sucking from the east side and fucking to the west. Huh? Tell them. Right? Everybody's so stuck up. And you know about his relationship. You don't know because you don't got the fucking balls.
Chemda, do we have to be here? Because I feel like he can just do this. He doesn't. He can just say this to the pictures.
And every year now you have like a man whore party. What do you call that?
Man-whore fest.
Yeah, I do Man-whore Con every year in New York City, where listeners travel from around the country and Canada to hang out for a weekend, do a bunch of fun events, take my shirt off, stuff like that.
They see stand up and little talk show type things, and then what? Be honest, everybody's just fucking, right? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, you guys just keep sucking and fuck. Dude, you got to make a list of rules for these fucking animals. That's how much sucking and fucking goes on.
It's like not before midnight, please.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's just like, hey, easy, we're going to do some stand-up first. Try to keep it in your pants if you can, and then we'll rent out a room that you can snow.
Look, I got some fun listeners. What can I say?
I know, it's exciting.
This is the best. I'll tell you what. You, Billy Procida, and Mike Kaplan bring out something in Keith that is just, I don't know.
A jealousy? Yeah, no, I get it.
It's
I get
interesting. Good
it. If I saw someone who looked like me do what I do, I'd be mad too.
Dude, no, I'm surprised the woman hasn't cut your dick off with all these crazy stories you have, and that's what's impressive.
I mean, it's on my bucket list, but no one will do it.
It probably is.
They're like, that's too kinky.
You ever have somebody step on your balls?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, ow, no.
What's
I'm
your
not-
line?
I'm not actually a masochist, so like, I mean, pain stuff, not for me.
You ever make out with the dude?
No,
Never?
no.
Thought you were cool.
I mean, I've never claimed to be cool, Keith. I'm
But
sorry.
actually, I don't think you're that kinky based on
No.
past shows. I think you have regular sex, but maybe in front of people sometimes.
I take vanilla to the max.
Yeah, like
is
we've
what I do.
mentioned, slight S&M or slight variations where it's like a little kink. And
I don't
one time Billy said, ew. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, Billy.
I don't have a furry costume. I don't do shit like that. I don't need to role play. Like I can do a lot of these things, but I don't need any of that to come,
Yeah.
which I'm grateful for.
Have you gotten a blowjob on the streets of New York? Yes or no?
All over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have whips in your house? Yes or no?
No,
No?
no.
What sex toys do you have in your house?
Butt plugs, a little 5-inch glass dildo, two motor bunnies. I have this like it's like a prostate toy.
I don't even have a motorbike. Look at
I have a butt plug that mimics the sensation of rimming, which if you like rim jobs, I highly recommend.
Do you like rim jobs?
Oh, love them.
Really?
Yeah.
This is when a tongue goes in your butt.
Well, not in, but like, around all the nerve endings around the anus. Yeah.
What do you do to get ready for that?
I'm perpetually shaven back there.
Okay,
Like-
like daily?
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so vanilla.
You never know when the opportunity is going to arise, and I want to be prepared.
But what about like you're going about your day? You haven't been home since noon. It's 7:00 now. You have a possibility for a rim job. Do you prepare right before or something?
Yeah, quick shower.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
No matter
yeah.
where you are?
Yeah, if I'm in a park, it's like, is there a water fountain? Can I do a little bird bath? Like, what can
Yeah?
I do to get this nice and clean and ready for her?
Hold on. Let's slow down. Okay. Mr. Boring. Okay.
Yeah.
A fountain.
Not
like,
boring, vanilla.
What kind of fountain are we talking about? We're talking like a
I'm-
architectural, beautiful fountain and nobody's looking and you're using it to scrub your ass?
No. He's
I mean, I think I was telling a joke.
Oh, I don't know.
no. He goes to the bathroom and like does it as if it's a fountain.
Okay.
Yeah, he washes it. You do wash your butt in the pub. In a
No,
public
I've never
bathroom?
done that. That's
Okay, what part is the joke?
Thank you, Hemda.
No,
No.
you're right.
Vanilla. Spitting in his hand in like one of those.
No, it's like if
Porta potties.
someone takes me back and she's like, "Oh, I want to lick your ass," I'm just gonna. If I don't feel clean back there, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, let me pop in the shower like real quick.
Sure.
And just like give it a little freshen up.
Let me tell you what's happening at this man whore con. Okay. First of all, SantaCon's disgusted by the activities that go on. It's crazy. But even before all the sex stuff happens, this is one of these shows that he puts on. Somebody performs stand-up, and they understand. Tell me if I have this right. They understand they're going to be heckled.
Correct.
By an X. They don't know what X.
Correct.
I am coming to this show.
They know it's within a range of whatever names they gave me, but they don't know who agreed.
That is insane.
Yeah.
All I know is the names on your lineup. Keith and the girl people will know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do people do that? Like, comedians will do anything, right?
Anything for stage time, man. It's better than barking, I think.
Wow.
But, whatever you got to do to get up there.
I would do it, but I think of my exes, and I'm like, no, nobody's allowed to talk to me, and even Keith,
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to heckle one? Like, wouldn't you want to have 6 minutes to destroy their set, and then you get to go on stage in front of people and tell them why
their life is destroyed.
Yeah.
I can give you the dates.
They'd be like, the other day I was in a car, and I go, I don't know, in a car, I don't know why you didn't kill yourself.
Yes, ideally that's the type of thing that happens at the show.
I think it would come off not fun, but okay.
Is heckling stabbing, or are we talking on a
No, we're looking for more like verbal stabs.
Oh, okay.
So I can see somebody doing the heckling, which is still weird to me. But to you're just you know what? If you're willing to have an ex yell shit at you when you perform stand-up, the whole thing was your fucking fault, weirdo.
But then the cathartic part is that after each set, we sit down, the three of us, and we talk about why they didn't work out.
Yeah.
So
because of the 6 minutes you just heard.
Yeah. But then I did this in Chicago last month, and I'm going to do it here in New York City on August 3rd. And it's like we did have like adorable moments, we had awkward moments, we had precious, sincere moments.
I know your lineup. It's not going to be adorable, and I am coming to see the blood.
I can't wait. I mean, we also had vicious moments. We had one dude where he was so unfunny that like me and his ex had to both be like, "Can you try to tell a joke at some point?"
Yes.
Like he was getting heckled, and at one point he's just like, "Hey, I don't really know what to do right now," and I shouted from the back of the fucking room. I was like, "Tell a fucking joke,
Right?
Something, dude." Oh my gosh! But it was vicious.
How mean do the other than that? How mean do the heckles get when it comes to them personally? Like I took a train the other day. You can't get a hard on. Like how bad do they get?
The third pairing in Chicago was pretty vicious. The other ones were like more fun kind of heckling.
Yeah, I don't want you to misunderstand me. This sounds horrible, but
this one,
hold on, let me finish though. As an audience member, I'm all in.
Oh, yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This could be the crazy. And I've heard you guys do some. Comics do crazy things. They do nude stand-up. They do stand-up where you throw rubber tomatoes at them. But this is next level.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm surprised there's not police for safety. This is shocking to me. Good for you, though. How many women are you seeing right now?
I just started like dating again, so I'm just like I'm dating.
How many toes have you dipped in?
I don't know. I'm not like keeping track.
5. Yes, you are.
I've been on at least 3 dates with one person, like in the last 2 months.
3 dates with one person, and how many with a second person?
Wait, what?
There's only been one person?
No, there's only one person I've been like on like multiple dates with.
Oh, so everybody else has
Everyone
been one-offs?
No, it's just more like it's all like new. It's all in the last couple of weeks.
How many new in the last couple of weeks? Just one date, but it seemed to have gone smoothly.
People I'm gonna see again.
Okay. You have to ask the perfect question. Please,
I see
please,
that.
Yeah.
Please.
Like my dad. He'll answer anything.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I tried to just like answer questions, and the New York Post like they published like Billy Procida has 5 hookup appointments weekly. I'm like, that's
so
not
weird.
what I said.
That is totally what the title of the show will be.
Oh, great. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 women who like I've started seeing where I'm like I'm into this.
You're gonna be doing actual prostitution, right? You ever do that before?
I've done various forms, dabblings of sex work, but this will be like my most like hands-on in.
How much are you?
So this woman doesn't just want to like fly me out to fuck me because that would be like a lot cheaper, but she she wants a 24-hour. Basically, she wants a weekend-long DS scene, dom sub. Like she wants me.
Who's the dom?
Me.
For how long?
The whole week, like
I will punch you in the face
hours.
right now. Can you dom that?
I can. I can when I'm on the clock.
Shut up. What does you doming look like?
Is this I'm sorry, 1 second. Is this offensive?
Why is it offensive? Not everybody can
No,
dom.
it's not. It's not offensive when it comes from her. From you, questionable. But like, Chemda makes me feel safe.
Because I believed you. I said, you say you can dom, you can dom. Hemda's going, really, you bitch. But all right, if you're not offended.
As the subby guy that I am, I'm like, oh, that's perfect. No, so this woman wants me to like really take charge, and like I can turn on that character.
How much charge? Because there's a lot of charge. There's, heels in the balls charge. I mean, I know this, I don't know if she has balls, but like, or there's just constant telling me what
This
to
is
do.
constant. This is in and out of bedroom. This is like she wants it the full time. When I was in Chicago,
Like she can't move unless she asks permission type thing?
I mean, not to that extent, but like she wants me to she wants to not make any decisions all weekend, but she also wants to be pushed psychologically. The example I can give is, so in Chicago we met because she was visiting and she went to the live show, and like she let me crash at her hotel room for a night.
If you yell at her a little bit.
Well, that wasn't originally the arrangement, but she made it clear, like, hey, I'm interested. Like, maybe we'll hook up. And I said, like, yeah, maybe. Like, let's see what's up. And she was clear that she wanted me to take charge. And she paid for my overnight parking. She paid for the food and drink. She let me stay in her swanky hotel. I was like, I can do some things for you tonight. And the thing she thought was the sexiest, every time I feel like, is there something wrong with the headphones? Because I keep feeling like I can hear Andrea laugh at me behind us.
You can hear
looking behind to be like, is she?
That's your subconscious.
The next morning,
Wait, what are the things that you did that night?
It was just a lot of like I don't remember the specifics from the night, but there's a lot of orders. The one I remember is the next morning I like made her blow me while I checked my emails.
Okay.
And
Do you have to make up emails? Like, did you run out?
No. But like I acted disinterested. I acted like you're just like what you're not like even real to me. Like this work stuff is real, and you're just I guess blowing me. Like it's that kind of vibe.
And is it only the sexual stuff that you're in charge of?
I'm in charge of like the whole weekend. But what I'm trying to say is
Like, if she's watching a TV show, do you turn it off and go, fuck you?
yeah, I could. But so that scene that little bit where I ignored her and checked my emails while my dick's in her mouth. She told me when she proposed flying me out to her, she said that was the sexiest part of the whole encounter. So
Because
she's like,
you finally responded to her emails.
and so she wants that for a whole weekend. And so I mean, like I'm right now thinking of the different things to do, and it's.
Is
like,
there also romance? Do you demand the
No.
picnic? No.
No.
Okay, so she
I don't
doesn't
need
want
that
any
from her.
floral things.
No.
Okay, so
She just wants to like not make decisions. She wants to be used, a little abused.
You want to hear something
Yeah.
I heard? Some freakiness? This chick I knew, her boyfriend would get out of bed and she would just keep pushing him back down in bed. Well, she's really psycho. She would just keep pushing him back in bed. He can never get up until he's like, okay, the fifth time I'll let you get up. Like where you do weird shit like that.
I'm gonna like tie her up in her basement and put headphones in for an hour, and then like play. And I might play like she like quote unquote hates comedy, which is perfect for me because I'm not funny. So
Keith's album just came out.
yeah, but something like that was I'll put headphones on. Maybe I'll just play your album for an hour and then like leave her down there while I do other shit.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna there's someone I know who I fuck who is in the area, so she's gonna come over and like because I don't get to see her, right? Because she lives in a very different part of the country. So we're gonna fuck in front of her and like just like make her watch
you
or like
talk
get us
about
water
that?
or whatever.
Did you talk about that
do you
ahead
mean?
of time?
What do you mean?
Don't you dare! What do you mean? Me in the eyes?
Are we talking about with whom? I'm just clarifying.
All of them, Billy.
Who? What the chick who's gonna come over?
Hey, if you're vanilla,
Yeah,
what's
I
Hemda?
said, hey, you want to fuck me in front of this sub? She's gonna fly me out to your area. Do you want to like fuck in front? The only condition is that she has to be able to at least watch.
Okay, and the sub is okay with that?
Yeah, sub wants me making the calls, but like close since this isn't
But
happening.
did you talk specifically about can I fuck someone else on your dime in these 48 hours?
Since this is all mid-September, obviously nothing happens until like all the actual emails and back and forth and all the boundary talks happen.
Okay.
But right now I'm just allowing myself to at least start brainstorming because it's a fucking whole weekend.
Okay,
I've got to
'cause-
like, yeah, but
May I just interrupt only because of this? And I know it sucks to be interrupted while you're trying to
It's all right.
explain some other level shit. But this seems to be, and we can go back to all the shows. This seems to be where people start getting mad at you.
this, whatever.
Why is it? I'm serious.
No, I'm agreeing.
I
Okay.
do all this type of talk. It's just it's not till mid-September, and since right now I'm doing all my man horcon stuff, I'm like we're gonna start doing that like end of August. I'll start sending a lot of emails, and I have a lot of like pre-done questions because I did a 24-hour DS scene once, so I have a lot of these before where it's like here's all things like can we involve other dicks and pussies in this? Can they interact with you, or are they just interacting with me?
What
Whatever.
went wrong the first time that you learned a lesson and you're going to add some of the questions?
Nothing went wrong. I just knew that was probably the best way to do it.
Okay, so the first time...
I have a whole list of questions about all the different things that are boundary oriented. I also want to know what her genuine wants are, so that way she doesn't have to like ask for something, but I know, oh, here's like a list of things that count as treats for her, right?
Okay.
Or here are things where like she can endure them, but they're not fun for her, so they might be good actual punishments, not cute punishments.
So
like I have a whole list of questions like that.
Let's
I just
talk about
I'm not
the
doing
first
it yet.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
I like the pacing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first one. Were you getting paid for that one?
No, that was someone on Tinder.
Okay, so is that your want to dom? Because you don't seem like that's... So you just did it for the experience to see if you can, or...
Well, it was also going to be stranger play related, and so I like stranger play more than I like not doming. She's like, I only am
What's
interested.
stranger play? You fuck a stranger?
We've talked about the plays.
Yeah, it's
No?
anything, right?
Yeah,
It's coffee play where we go and have coffee.
coffee play, foot play, Broadway plays.
Right.
Come on, man, plays.
But I didn't know if it was also like you actually do know the person, but you pretend.
No, we
or-
only. I'm not good with that. Like we have to genuinely not have met. So I picked up a lady and I drove her out of New York City for like a day, and she didn't know where we were going and what we were doing. But in the maybe 2 weeks leading up to it, there was there's like 60 emails back and forth between us that has all the things. And anytime we hit a bump in the back and forth of questions, okay, then we pause and we're dissecting that bump and figuring out what it is.
Because this is a lot of back and forth and a lot to memorize that you can really fuck up with. Do you have some notes on your hand that you kind of like look at for cheat notes?
No, but before that other scene, like I did as I was driving up to her, like I was like re-looking at a few things. I was like, wait, which one was off? Like, can I come on her face or do I have to come only on her tits? Like, what was
that's a lot.
what was the boundary? Yeah, it's.
And then what is the conversation like on the way out of the city? Because that's at least an hour drive.
She was busy. I gave her shit to do. I'm not talking to her.
Do you ever have two plays?
What, sucking your dick while you drive?
No. I mean, that was like more when we were on the turnpike. But the start things, I made sexy car bingo cards, and I tossed it. Like when she got in the car, she got in the back seat because that's where you belong.
Oh, you really scared me.
I know, right, guys? Hi, this is worth so much money.
You belong.
I mean, it is ridiculous that anyone would want me to dom them because one, like I naturally lean submissive, and two, it's like
You haven't been able to not smile for a minute.
exactly. Well, I'm also I've always wanted to be paid for like sexual favors, so like this is a dream for me.
How long is this going to be?
Like about 48 hours.
48 hours. Have you ever done these plays two or more people at the same time? I ask meaning when I dated, real vanilla dating, my friend, it's sometimes hard to remember. What's this one's job again?
Sure.
You know, do you have to worry you're going to confuse? Where do I smack?
No, these are just these are like isolated scenes. You
Okay.
know? But yeah, this weekend long one will be interesting, and I think I've got a lot of leeway of what I'm allowed to do. But again,
Keith, do you ask? Give me a famous person's name.
John Travolta.
Do you ask John Travolta if he has to memorize the play and then forget the first play and then remember the movie lines? No, you don't.
because he's a fucking professional.
That's right.
That's what I am.
Well, it sounds like he gets in trouble though, so it's funny we're talking about him.
Yeah.
I wonder what you'll do. Like, hey, make her wear a bra that's too tight. Right?
I know the first thing I'm gonna have her do is be like, there better be a 12-pack of Coke Zero in the fridge when I get there.
Oh,
That's what I'm most excited
You're
for.
really 12 years old, Billy.
Yeah,
that's good.
I have the opportunity to have as much sex with someone as I want, and I'm like, just make sure you have the right.
What
type
kind of
soda.
candy do you have in your in the drawer? Right.
I want to. Ooh, actually, that's good. I'm gonna add to because she said you can give me a shopping list for like things to have ready for when
Did you
we're there.
wish on a Zoltar machine?
No, but I'm gonna now include like a bowl of Reese's Pieces.
But take out the orange ones.
Who am I, Seinfeld? Slutty Seinfeld? Yeah. No, I'll probably like get some other dicks involved and like get some dudes in the area to come like get blowjobs from her and.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, like we're gonna do some things.
I'm going to need some signed shit for that. Can I come over and do shit? or does it have?
Yeah,
to
you
want
to fly out?
Yeah, if I would be able to, would you feel?
Yeah, you want to fuck
comfortable?
her with a strap on?
Sure.
Are you okay if I'm there? Or do you want like your privacy?
I would like you to not be there.
I can handle that.
I would
trust.
like-
And only because
I would like to try. I would like you to try to dom from the other room, and I keep telling you to shut the fuck up. So I dom your dom, and then she doms. It's just like a inception of doming.
Domception.
Yes.
Yeah. No, but like
See, now that I watched the movie, oh my god, so many references.
Hold on. How long is this 48 hours? It's the longest 48 hours I've ever heard. She goes shopping, you're 1/4 done.
Yeah.
You know? Now you're bringing in friends.
Yeah. I've basically got to try to maintain some sexuality throughout the weekend. Even if it's like we're going to go out to a bar and we're going to actually just go out and have fun, I might be like, okay, go in the bathroom, put your butt plug in, and then come back.
I think that you should pick one of your Patreon subscribers to be one of the people who get their dick sucked. Or does she do vaginas too?
She does. We haven't talked in depth about it, so I'm good. That's something I'm going to figure out
Possibly
and learn.
vaginas.
Yeah.
Patreon, Billy Procida.
Well, I've actually already been in a gangbang where I had a patron was involved, but I didn't know until after he applied.
Oh.
Like he applied for the gangbang, he got in, and then he was like, "Hey, by the way, his email popped up when I was doing the group email. His email popped up in my Gmail. I was like, wait, what?" And I searched it, and I was like, "Oh, he's also a patron."
Do you ever look at Billy's face and think you're too young to talk like this?
Yeah.
You're over 18.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking.
No, I had to ask that recently. I just had Airbnb guests at my place, and they showed up to pick up keys, and they were fucking children.
What? How old children?
It was like
19?
an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old.
What?
And they just spent 3 weeks in Greece together.
Okay. So
And they had like signed paperwork from the parents so she could travel with him.
okay.
Because she's going to be a senior in high school.
But that's responsible. That's sweet.
I don't know. It made me hopefully uncomfortable knowing there was like children fucking in my bed all weekend.
They're together?
Yeah, they were like together.
Oh, and they needed a permission note to fuck in your room?
Well, they needed permission for her to fly with him to like internationally.
Wow, that's creepy.
It was so creepy. But
Let me
I
ask
needed
you
the
this.
money. I wasn't
No,
going
I
to
mean,
cancel the reservation.
It's perfectly reasonable and fine. It's just an odd...
I was sleeping on the couch last night like, they're fucking in my bed. There's a 17-year-old girl fucking in my bed. That's so weird. Ew,
And where were
gross.
you?
On my couch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. So when you hear Candace saying,
Whoring doesn't pay a lot. Uh-huh.
Airbnb play, guys.
Candace saying, right, Candace, I guess I did do all these plays after all. You ever open the fridge play? So I call it making clam chowder play. What's that? Oh, no, you make clam chowder. Oh, okay. Sound like a euphemism. So when Candace says, "Hey, how about I fly down there? I use a strap on, blah blah blah." Now we all know she's not going to do that. But she's not going to.
I have boyfriend play, so yeah.
Now, are we wondering, is she, by being monogamous, is she missing out on this lifestyle? Do we have to worry about Henda?
Wait, are you monogamous right now?
I am.
Okay, we'll talk. I missed this life news. Okay, sorry.
But do you see what I'm saying? Like, she's always so sexual. Do you think she's missing out and we should be concerned?
Do you feel like you're missing out?
No.
Then I don't think she's missing out.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Xerxes, we need to talk. Just kidding.
Is it Xerxes?
It is, yeah.
What? Am I not subscribed to a newsletter? Does KTG have one? Did I forget? Because
Kenda's very shy about her boyfriend. Hey, speaking of bras, let me mention this. Can I? ThirdLove. ThirdLove, I'm talking about bras, but women, you're probably not wearing the right size.
I wasn't.
They have 70 sizes. I didn't even know there were 70 different kinds of people. 70 sizes of bras, including their signature half cup sizes.
That is the biggest deal, really. I mean, I think you should say that again.
ThirdLove uses data points generated by millions of women who have taken their Fit Finder quiz to design bras with breast size and shape in mind for a perfect fit and premium feel. ThirdLove offers more than 70 sizes, was what I'm saying, including their signature half cup sizes. Skip the trip to the store. Find your fit with ThirdLove's online fit finder. Order, try on at home. No more awkward fitting room experiences. You have 60 days to try it on. If you don't like it, you take it back. They'll give it to a woman in need. Nothing's being wasted. Okay? What are you doing over there, Billy?
just passing note play, man.
Okay, a little note play. And rubbing your hands together like a weirdo play. You love these bras. Hands down the most comfortable bra you'll own. Straps that won't slip and tagless labels. No itching. Lightweight, super thin memory foam cups. Mold to your shape. Okay? ThirdLove knows there's a perfect bra for everyone, So right now they're offering you 15% off your first order. Go to thirdlove.com/KATG now and find your perfect fitting bra. Get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/KATG for 15% off today.
Did ThirdLove specifically request that Keith does the ad read for the bras?
Yeah, they said
Or-
I'll do
they were-
I'll do the bra ad, and you both pass notes together and kiss your pictures I printed out and show them to the camera. Yes, it all worked out the way it's supposed to.
These bras are the only ones that don't fall off my shoulder, too.
Nice.
Yeah. thirdlove.com/KATG.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, speaking of these pictures that you put online and bras, you know how you see on I don't know why it roused me up, but you see on social media like somebody will say, "Hey, post your last picture. Here's mine. I'm in a puppy farm rolling around with Beyonce."
No cheating.
Right, no cheating.
this happens to be the most recent one.
Right. I mean, my picture's like, okay, it's a sign that says "Park here, no parking." You and Beyonce are with puppies. Okay. Well, here's one. Just Jane says, out of curiosity, how big are your boobs, natural or fake? I'm a D natural. Your turn. Just
Wait, that was
Asked who?
serious?
yeah.
Wait,
just,
asked who?
Just somebody. Just
Oh.
somebody say. Ask anybody. Like she wants you to know she has natural D. So she's like, hey, what's your size? It'd be like me going, hey, guys, what's your dick size? I'm 8 inches flaccid. Just saying. Your turn.
That's the weirdest one.
What's that weird to me?
If you listen to the show, you need to listen more carefully. You're learning weird lessons. Let's guess how much Billy is getting paid. How much would you?
Oh,
pay?
is that what you were writing down?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much? And he did. He
I'm just
didn't-
very proud of this.
Okay.
How much would you pay a dom named Billy?
That's such a good point. That's such a.
Should she at least call you William or something? It's fucking crazy.
Is it pretend
You're
money play?
so right. I didn't even think about that. She has to call me sir, but there's no chance she can seriously call me Billy.
No, you can't.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
You're really.
Thank you. You should up your pay now that she doesn't have to say your name. Okay, so he just says guess the number. So I'm gonna guess 1,000. You're very proud.
Yeah, he's very proud. So it's more than 1,000. It's 2 days. 1,000's easy to think about, so she could double that. You said something that hinted she has money. $2,000. That does not count the dinner she'll pay for.
None of this counts that the very nice steak that I'm going to make sure she pays for.
Right.
$1,000 is what I would have charged if she said, "Hey, can I just fly you out to my city and like fuck you for a weekend?"
Okay.
It would have been $1,000.
But this is more work.
Yeah, because
Okay.
yeah,
Do you have like a minimum of fucking that you have to do?
to function.
No. For the amount of money.
There's technically no fucking involved in it, in the agreement, but like, yeah, it's gonna be a Blue Chew weekend just in case.
Oh wait, you know what? People are chiming in. Why don't we give them a second? Joanne Sanders
let
is
them
saying $59.99.
I mean, I'll just say this: that's the fairest price.
Well, she's actually saying that 5,000 is her real guess. So don't tell us yet. We're gonna
Okay.
put a pause on it. We're gonna get some responses, and then we'll come back to it.
$17.50.
$1.
We're playing Prices Right rules.
There's a little bit of lag on
Yeah.
the live show, so we're gonna
For
give
sure.
them a second.
Yeah, totally.
Good for you,
But
though.
yeah,
What-
but I'm also gonna make sure I get a nice steak dinner, and then I'm gonna have like some kind of a shopping list. I need
Coke, I
a
heard.
new medium
No,
butt
Coke
plug.
Zero. Go in the corner and put your blood plug. Yeah.
Go in the corner. Do you take me seriously yet? No? Okay, I'll keep practicing. Hi, guys. Hi.
No joke. Do you practice in front of a mirror? Could I yell something and not smile?
No. In the moments, like I can. When I smile, it's like smirky and condescending. Like I just turn it. I know I'm gonna smile, so I just turn it into something that's like kind of dominant or whatever.
Remember, I saw you. You showed a video, and it was you. You were going, "Hey, people are thinking squirt is pee. It's not. I'll prove it to you." Here's a video I took, and the woman's squirting, and you go, "Oh, good girl," as she squirts. I have nightmares.
Oh, that one.
I have nightmares
yeah,
still.
yeah.
I have
Good
nightmares.
Girl.
That's
Good
so
girl.
disgusting.
It doesn't have to be too intense. It can just be like a really genuine, like, good girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a puppy.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Andrea just threw up behind you.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, it's weird because like Andrea's had been called way weirder things in bed than good girl. So yeah, sure.
No, you were
What, sweetheart?
you're like, makes daddy happy. Yeah, you don't mind.
I don't get too theatrical, but like I do, like I said, I think if I have to be a dom, my dom personality is a little bit more like condescending, kind of like tries to ignore you, semi dehumanizing in the sense of like I'm disinterested.
Will you spit in the face without asking?
No, I mean, if it's on the list, like
No.
there's almost like a rough sex checklist. There's one of the emails literally is just like a list of acts. And then it's just like yes, no's.
Okay.
Or like, you know, and then obviously she'll probably like operate on like a red, yellow, green type of safe word system. I find that one just to be simplest and have some sort of ridiculous like pineapple.
What's yellow?
Yellow's like kind of like, hey, just watch it.
Right.
Like slow down.
Choke, but don't kill me.
Yeah, or if like I'm approaching something like, I don't know, if I'm approaching some kind of a role play thing, let some people do like sexual assault innuendos or whatever, or like consensual non-consent. That's a whole thing people will do, right?
Do you choke?
I'll choke if that's what somebody wants.
How hard do you hit?
It depends how hard they want to be hit.
Nipple clamps.
If she wants them. Like it's really all, especially because she's paying, it's like really whatever she wants. In my personal life, it's like, yeah, whatever they want to my comfort level. Like there's someone I'm seeing who likes getting spit in her face. And she likes getting
Can
like
you
spit in her
spit
mouth.
well? Because I can't, and that would be a problem.
Not right now, but like in the moment, like I get, you know, my mouth is watering. I'm turned on. I'm horny. So like, yeah,
Do you
I can
like
get
do,
some
do
stuff.
you go all the way with it like?
No. Because that's not a sexy spit. Nobody wants to hear that.
Comes from the nose.
If that's your kink, yeah, your kink's weird. Sorry.
Oh, is that where the line?
Yep,
is?
that's the line. Them and centaurs. That's where I draw the fucking line.
Loogies, you had an extra 1,000.
Loogies an extra 1,000. Yeah, no. Someone spit in my face recently. It was the first time that's ever happened.
How do you like that?
You know what? It was hot in the moment coming from her, but not a thing I would like request from someone. But because it was semi unexpected and came from her,
Okay.
and I was in the subspace that I was in, I was like,
Where'd she hit?
like just general face. It was like yeah.
That was a spray.
It was a spray, and then
Did you hear it coming?
No.
Okay.
No, she just went like,
Oh, wow.
but got a lot of liquid, and then later she spit in my mouth.
Okay.
And again, this is never, no one's done that to me before.
Okay.
Like I thought it was a lot of work just getting ready to spit in her mouth. Like I mentally prepare myself like, okay, I'm going to spit in a lady's mouth, and it's 100% what she asked for. So here.
And then how do you do? Do you wait
we
for her to
go.
be like, and her mouth's open, you spit?
No,
in
it's
it?
kind of like, I don't know, like I'm
Do you
like
choke it open?
like I might have been like fingering her and then say like open your fucking mouth.
Oh, okay. All right.
That
Cool,
type of a
cool,
thing.
cool,
Can you imagine him that doesn't do ass play?
cool. I don't.
I mean, okay.
No butt stuff.
No,
here.
but just hearing her today, it's funny to me.
Well,
I mean,
because
I don't eat ass.
You don't what?
I don't eat ass.
you don't eat ass, but you
I
like
don't
it
eat
so
ass.
much.
I do.
How does that work out?
What are you talking about?
I've licked 2 butts, and I was in love with both of the people attached to those butts.
Huh.
And it's the only reason I licked them.
And how was that experience?
It's fine.
Mm.
Like, I did it. I turned off my brain for like a few minutes to do it.
Why
But
don't you like it?
I can't turn off the disconnect between the butthole and the poops. And
But how can you do that with you then?
you know what? I don't know. I just go like, I guess they really like doing this.
Okay.
I'm
All
like,
right.
you know how I do it? I'm like, it's 2019. Like, it's the year of eating ass or something.
That's how you do it. You tell yourself the year.
I don't fucking know.
What's the?
I know I really like the sensation. I know I have a hard time giving it to somebody else. So like, I really have to like you too. I have to be in love with you to eat your ass.
Is it unfair that you have to make the list? You know, choking, spitting. But a woman, they can just do whatever they want in this day and age. Are you okay with that?
No. And I do speak up when I do think someone's like playing into some outdated kind of gendered stuff. But
Like how? How could you even know the difference?
well, in the spitting scenario, it was kind of like, it just kind of was okay. It was like an unspoken vibe.
When you say good girl, you think that's modern?
Huh? Well, no, I think that's being dominant.
Right. So how do you tell if it's like an old
No,
story?
because if someone's trying to tell me how like she doesn't, I'm trying to think of a good example, but just if let's say take the paying stuff, like if it's a woman who makes 4 times as much as me, which is not difficult to do, I just want to say, very easy to do.
Ladies.
Hey everyone, do you want to financially support a struggling artist? What's up? So the client, by the way, she's referring to what she's doing not as paying for sex work, but she's referring to it as supporting the comedic arts.
Oh, I like
And I was
that.
like, I like that.
Yeah. Xerxes supports me so much.
Yeah, but no. So if somebody like makes a shit ton more than me and still expects me to pay, and is like, oh, I just figure the guys pay. it's just kind of a turnoff because then I'm like, where else do you play into these things? But you know, it is what it is.
When's the last time you cried about a relationship?
Oh, yesterday. What the hell are you talking about? This morning.
When I broke things off in April with a woman.
Okay.
But I forget if we had talked about that last time I was here. But yeah, I just had to call and break something off, and that was really difficult.
How many dates does it take for you to cry about it? 10?
Depends on the quality of
5,
those dates.
4.
I think it's the quality.
Is it interesting that you're getting paid for this and him is more dominating than you?
Yeah. But
She's
also,
just talking.
But also, I'm off the clock.
Yeah.
Who's paying me right now? Nobody.
Hello.
Even that chick, she tried to like, I said good job, and she's like, don't you mean good girl? I'm like, I'm not on the fucking clock right now. You want to start paying me to like dom you through DM? I can do that, but
That's the most dumb you've been, you bitch, all fucking episode.
Yeah, well, don't ask me to work for free. You know, that's my that'll put me in dom mode real quick.
We deliberately say like, "Hey, good guy," and she'll be like, "What? Like I'm not
Oh,
working."
that's
Yeah, just an idea.
What's one of the things that you've had the hardest time doing, but you're just like, this will please someone, and maybe you surprised yourself or didn't surprise yourself that you like it?
Anal is definitely a thing it's not that it's difficult. It's that I'm not like a connoisseur of butt sex. Mm-hmm. Like the few like some.
Do you have trouble finding the hole?
Yeah, totally. No,
I mean, I think that's, you know.
Well, I've had some women who they love anal and they do it so often that they need no prep. They're at the point where they're like, you can just stick it in. So I've been kind of spoiled in that way. I have not had to learn how to prep someone, like how to prep a hole to get fucked.
Oh, you're the one who has to prep it when you're fucking it?
Well, no, when you do anal, like typically you're not supposed to just like jam a cock in an ass.
okay.
Like you're supposed to, right? Like
I mean, they can't hold the shoehorn, right? You have to do it.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Well, you're supposed to like. I think you're supposed to like finger, use a toy. You're supposed to do something to work up to the cock, and I'm just not used to that. So if somebody wants me to do anal, I just need them to like kind of talk me through what they need.
Okay.
Because
I have one of those.
it's just, so it's not like it feels great. It's like my third favorite hole. So it's not where my go to.
You
I
want
mean,
to
just start with that, and that's going to be super hot.
Here's a suggestion. You have an Allen key set? Whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
What's an Allen key?
Forget it.
I'm not a man. You throw tool talk at me? Who are you talking to? I do this every morning, guys.
Your hand over your head, right?
All right, here's some numbers that came in. Cody says $400. Nick says too much. Catherine Boyle says $5. And Guan Yin says $3,400. Keith says $2,000. I say $1,000. Andrea, throw a number out.
Yeah.
Oh, she knows. Okay.
I was going to ask for one number. I consulted some sex worker friends and were like, what do I charge? And they were like, Cowboys and Angels is $6,000 for a weekend, so definitely not that much.
What's Cowboys and Angels?
Oh, Cowboys for Angels. It's like a male escort company.
Okay.
And all the dudes look way better than me.
Oh, okay. So now you're going through an agency and blah, blah, blah. So they're telling you
No. I'm not going through them, but we were trying to get like a barometer
That's
for
what
like
I'm
what to
saying.
pay.
So if we go through an agency of like Chippendales looking people,
Yeah,
that's $6,000.
Six grand. So I thought of a number. I was like, you know what, Billy? Believe in yourself. You can do it. I added an extra $5, and she agreed to $2,500.
Wow.
Good job.
I'm so excited.
You're so dummy right now.
How do you order your steak?
Medium rare.
Okay. Well, then
I
sounds
think
like
what you meant to say was good boy. Yeah.
Well, I'm not getting paid, so good girl. Billy, you can follow online, of course, on Twitter at the Billy Procida. And is this Instagram? You had to change it, right? To Billy is Procida.
Yeah, because I can't get my old one back.
Too sexual. Too sexual.
But I think my picture's a lot more thirst trappy in this new rendition of Instagram. Hi everybody. I do a lot of posting.
You know what you should sell at ManwhoreCon?
What?
Bottles of water with your face on it. Thirst trap. Here's your water. Thank you, Billy.
I like that.
That's why I like when you're here.
Yeah.
Picture that laugh when he's controlling you.
Do you like that choking? Hilarious.
manwhorepod.com/tickets, August 2nd through the 4th. And I'm definitely going to check out that.
The live show, August 3rd. August 3rd for the live show if you want to watch comedians get heckled by their exes here in New York City.
Where are you doing that one?
Karma Lounge.
Okay. So it's an intimate venue.
It's an intimate venue. Seats like 60 tops. So it's like, you know, it is intimate.
You're going to be in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
How are you separating the couples so that they don't know who's there?
I still have to like survey karma and figure out how I want to do it. In Chicago, there was a bar like 3 doors down. So I would have the exes stay at the bar there. And then I would text them. I would put when it was a comic was about to go up, I'd send them to the front of the bar where the stage was. And then I would text the ex, okay, it's safe. Come over now. And then we'd cycle them through that way.
It's a lot of production.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, we keep them hidden.
How do you know who to invite to the orgy after the shows?
Man HorCon attendees are the only ones allowed to come to the after party.
Okay, so if you buy a ticket to your conference.
To the Man HorCon, yeah, you can come to all the events, including the live show, including the after party, including some sexy naked times. But if you only want to go to the live show, you would go to the manwhorepod.com/tickets.
How do you manage, or how do you, with a bunch of strangers in the room, does anyone need to get kicked out or be told something?
In everybody's check-in folders, there's a lot of, I've got some like, you know, paper stuff. And one of them is a whole page just about consent. Both sexually and non-sexually. So it's like, not everyone's a hugger. Like ask, like when you're meeting strangers, like, hey, are you a hugger? If not, maybe handshake. Maybe they're just like, I don't like being touched fucking at all. And so I do encourage people to like, just like ask.
Does anyone
before
step out of
touching.
line?
Last year, we didn't have any. I do make it very clear, like, hey, you come find me. I don't care if like someone is eating my asshole. Like, you come fucking stop whatever.
You stop in my office.
You tap me and you say, Billy, someone's making me uncomfortable. This is happening, and I will stop whatever I'm doing. Like, I'm coming to take care of that. Like, everyone is very aware that like Billy is ready to like put on Dom face and like enforce some shit. Luckily, last year we had no issues. We had one guy who apparently like made one person a little uncomfortable, but not in like a super, like not in like an assaulty way. So it's the type of thing where I'm like, if he bought a ticket, I would just refund his money and be like, not this year.
Okay, so the best way to get a refund to your conference is to harass someone.
No.
That's not the lesson?
No. And so, no, we do.
Dom your fucking way out of it then, Billy.
Oh, God, I'm so scared. No, my people are pretty, like, on board because, like, my audience is a sex-positive audience. They're consent-heavy.
What's your goal?
So.
What's the sexiest goal that you have for yourself that you're like, I am the fucking man when my dick or mouth or whatever.
I mean, honestly, this whole sex work, this weekend in September is basically everything I've wanted.
I want to talk to you on the show before and after. So
Okay.
we can get like after you sent the back and forth emails right before you go.
Sure, yeah.
And then when you come back.
I'll print them out with thirst traps, and we can admire the pictures and read the rules.
All right, Keith, get ready to throw up.
I'll tell you what I'm excited about. I'm going to come. I'm going to see this stand up with the exes. Okay. I don't need to be around for the actual sex afterwards, but I do want to see the look on the janitors' faces when they're cleaning up that mess. That is exciting to me. Billy, always a pleasure. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys very much, sincerely, for supporting my album. It's a scary time of year each year, and it was very fun to see it hit #1. So we appreciate it very much. Love to John and Jim. You guys are still good comedians.
And don't forget, if you like this show, share it so we can make more. And shut the fuck up, Billy.